Hello everyone, Travis here, and welcome back to another Mega Park episode here on SimFox. In today's episode, we will be picking up from where we left off last time, over here in the Ghost Town area, working on this mine train. We have a bit of a shorter episode today. Basically what happened was I was going through my recordings folder the other day, and I discovered I had this footage in here. I recorded it probably a month or so ago, and completely forgot about it. At the time, I didn't think it was enough for a full episode, but after putting it into the video editor and making some tweaks, I realized that it was enough footage for a full episode, albeit a short one. I don't work on anything else today besides this mine train, and I don't even finish it completely. The station building isn't my favorite, but one thing that I realized is that this particular workbench is kind of a disaster. You may have heard the term workbench before. That just refers to the park map and whatever objects are available in that particular map, including scenery, rides, etc. When I selected the scenery for this park, which was over a year ago now, I was using objects that I don't really use as much anymore. Lately I've been more into the kind of finer details, which there is a little bit of that in this park, but in general, my style has changed a lot since the creation of this workbench, and so I think that translates into some of the newer stuff I'm working on, because I really do struggle to get it to look right because I'm missing a lot of the things that I like to use now. Not to mention, admittedly, I'm kind of burnt out on this project, and so I'm kind of having a hard time finding the motivation to continue working on it. But rest assured, I will continue and I will finish it, because in general I would like to move on to something else. I would actually surprisingly like to work on an NCSO park of some sort. For those of you who don't know, NCSO stands for No Custom Scenery Objects. So basically I would do some sort of park, I'm not sure about the theme, that would only include base game scenery objects and rides. I would actually also even exclude the expansion objects and use only the vanilla Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think about me working on an NCSO park. I know the custom scenery and all that stuff is a lot of fun and it makes it look really, really beautiful, but there's a lot that I've learned in the community recently involving NCSO, and I'd like to try some of that stuff out. When I say community, I'm mostly referring to the Discord community that I've mentioned several times before. If this is your first time hearing about it, or if you're kind of on the fence about joining us, there is a link in the description below, and it's free to join, and we have a lot of fun. There's all kinds of different challenges and multiplayer and different things that we do, so definitely get in on that if you haven't already. But one of the best things about that community is you get to work with people of all different skill levels, and so in the past few months I've really learned a lot from some of the greats. I know some of you may be wondering what happened to my SimCorp project, and I want to let you know that that still is on, it still is happening. I just haven't had a chance to work on that one recently because I've been tied up with other things. That park, because of the theme and because of the complexity of the workbench, is significantly more time consuming than this one and most of my other projects, and I don't want to rush or half-ass that one, so I'm kind of letting my work on that come naturally. But there will be an episode of that coming out sooner rather than later. You'll see I decided to merge the tracks and use the multi-dimension lift. That chain lift is the only one in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 that actually has a catwalk on it. I'm not sure why, and so I tend to use that lift almost every time I merge tracks, because I think it looks better for almost any roller coaster. I could do a tutorial on how to do track merging so that your ride will still operate. Let me know in the description below if you would like a tutorial on that. I know my tutorials tend to be a little bit on the basic side. I find the more advanced topics to be a little bit hard to explain, but I'd be glad to give you more information on how to do that if a lot of you are interested. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the narration for now. It's getting a little bit late and I am running out of things to say. Let me know in the comments below of what you think of how this is turning out and what your thoughts are on this park in general. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to hearing your feedback, and interacting with you in the comments below. As I mentioned before, there is an invitation link to the Discord server in the description below, as well as a link to my most recent vlog on my other channel. And then just one final thing, sort of as an added bonus, I have included a cover of Sleeping Sun by Nightwish, and it is a cover done by yours truly. It's just a small little clip of it, but please, when you're inquiring about music in the comments, do be kind. I want to thank you all for watching and for continuing to support me, and with that said, you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, etc., wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all next time.
The sun is sleeping quietly. Once upon a century, wistful oceans calm and red, ardent caresses laid to rest. For my dreams I hold my life, for wishes I behold my nights. The truth at the end of time, losing faith may